Hi guys, today I made creamy Alfredo sauce for your pasta or whatever you want to use it for. Anyway, I have a little twist in there, so stick around and watch. So the first thing we're gonna do is boil our pasta because we want to have everything ready before we start cooking our sauce. So once that is done, we can go ahead and start chopping. And I'm gonna start chopping garlic. And here I am chopping the garlic. So if you don't like chunks in your sauce, you can always grate it. So I don't even know if I said that. Grate your. So there it is. So now we're gonna go, there I go. There's Harry and there's Lola. So the first thing we do is add butter to our pan. So I added butter and Lola was talking to me. Okay, so now I add a drizzle of olive oil to prevent the butter from browning. Once that is done, then we go ahead and add our garlic. So we're gonna cook our garlic until it's kind of clear. And I would say it would take about a minute or so, maybe even less, because I do like to cook with a really hot pan. So we don't want it to toast though. So once that is done, then we go ahead and start adding our half and half. And if you want exact measurements, it is 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 cup of half and half, and half a cup of Parmesan cheese. So for every cup of half and half, you'll add half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And of course, also the garlic is to taste. I love garlic, so it could never be too much garlic for me. So here I am fixing the light. Now it looks better. So here's the twist. If you ever find that your Alfredo sauce is a little runny, you can always do a roux. So just add like about a tablespoon of butter, add about a teaspoon of flour, and then you just cook it for a couple of minutes. And I forgot to take the other half of the butter, and add just for a couple of minutes and set it aside. There we go. So after we're done doing that, we always set it aside. So now we stir in our roux and make sure there's no lumps like I am doing there. Just making sure it dissolves well into the sauce. So what am I doing next? Adding a little more half and half, because once it starts to thicken up, then you know how much half and half you can use. Awesome. So now I am adding the Parmesan cheese. And like I said, I'm making this for me. I don't know if I said that, but I'm only making this for me. So I'm not using exact measurements. Once you know how to do Alfredo sauce, you'll learn to do just any portion, and you'll just always taste as you go. So now I am going to taste it, make sure it doesn't need any salt, and it does a little bit, so just a pinch of salt, because remember that the Parmesan cheese does have salt, so you don't want your sauce to be salty. And while that is cooking, look what I did with the scarf that was left over. So now we are done, guys. I did add pepper. I forgot to say, but I think I did show it, but I did add pepper. So now we just mix it all in. You don't have to let it cook. And I did turn the pan off when I started adding the cheese. So there it is. All right, let's give this a quick taste. Delicious. Thanks for watching.